Hi, so welcome to today's lessons. In our previous lesson, we learned how we can use the filter function to create a dynamic interface where we have two reference lists or reference cells upon which the moment we change the values in these reference cells, it will automatically bring a filtered result over here, which is to our desired expectations. Now, we realized also that in our previous lessons, whenever one of these reference cells are empty, the results you are going to get over here too is going to be empty. But that is not what we want. We want it to be in a case that even when there is only one reference, it should filter our data to bring our results based on this reference, right? And in this lessons, this is the loophole we are going to cover, right? So the first thing we are going to do is that we are going to create another reference value over here, which is going to bring our selected or the values of our reference selections in a numerical order over here. So this is what we are going to do. This is going to refer to this, as I mentioned, in the sense that when this side is not empty, but this side is empty, the reference here should be 1. And if this side is empty and this side is not empty, it should be 2. And if this and this are not empty, it should be 3. But if this and this are empty, it should give us 0. So this is how we are going to go about it. We are going to use the functions if and end, right? So we begin with if this value, if end. So we are going to use the end to reduce the usage of the if, right? So what the end function does is that it brings a combo result, right? So the first thing is that we want this and this. So if this one is not empty and this one is empty, we want it to be 1, right? So that is what we are going to do. So the formula is this is not empty, right? And this one is empty, right? If this one is correct, then it should, if this one is correct, the value it should bring is 1, right? And if it is not correct, then we test for the second, for the second test, logical test. And the second logical test, we are going to make it if this one is empty, this one, which is the E2 is empty, and this F2 is not empty, then it should give us 2. So first end. Now the logical expression is going to be if this one is equal to empty and this one is not equal to empty, then our value should be 2. Then our other logical expression if and, okay, so if, I don't know why this is messing up. So if this one is not equal to, is not empty, and this one too is not empty, then it should give us 3. Other than that, it should return as 0, right? So this is our first step. Okay, so let us test if everything is okay. Let us select this side should be empty. Okay, it is 0, and here, okay, it is 2. Now let us bring this one. All right, so now it is 3. Then we are coming to change our formula over here. Let us bring it to this side. Now we are going to use the if function. So what we are going to tell it is that if this one is equal to 3, then our filter should be filter the whole value table 2, right? Table 2, and then if it is 3, means that this value and this value are not empty. So the reference values for E2 and then F2 are not empty. So it means that we are going to use the star function in our include, right? So the first one is going to be edu level, so we should put it in brackets. So edu level should be equal to this, and then our marital status should be equal to this. So this is when the value is 2. Other than that, we can even choose to make it blank. So we are done with this. Now if this one is 2, if it is 2, it means that this side is empty, the F2 is empty, and then the F2 is not empty. So here we are going to filter just by this side. So we bring our filter again. Filter, the arrow is going to be table 2. Now our include is going to be just the marital status. Marital status is equal to this, right? So we are done with it. Now if this one is equal to 1, then it means that this side is empty. The F2 is empty, but the E2 is not empty. So again, we are going to bring our filter table 2. So here we are going to filter just by this column. So so here is educational level, edu level. Edu level is equal to just this. All right. So if it is empty, we should bring the empty results. All right. So here we go. Now let us clear this side and see the results. You see, so here it means that we can filter all of the sides. Here it is going to give us false because all of them are empty. So let us test for just this side and see. All right, so it means that everything is now correct, and I hope this is going to help you in your own work, making things easier and simpler for you. Thank you for joining. You can, if you have any other clarifications, you can reach out and I will assist you. So in the final session we are going to see how we can filter using the date, right? Using just the date. So for instance, if you want a date from a period up to a particular period, we are going to see how we can just use the dynamic reference cells to do that. Thank you, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye.